I think perhaps that we could have looked a bit more carefully and looked at some of the trends that were happening. We haven't really looked at what is the possibility of somebody getting a vehicle, a large vehicle like this, a 4x4, onto a pavement somewhere, that's particularly sensitive around Parliament. When you look at Westminster Bridge, we don't have things like street furniture on it. And when I talk about street furniture, I mean lampposts, benches, bollards, bins, all of those sort of things that we see on the average street. Westminster Bridge doesn't have any of that. The lights are on posts which are away from the pavement. So if you can get a vehicle onto the pathway, you have a completely unobstructed run of several hundred metres. Back in the bad days of the IRA, when the IRA were putting lorry bombs by buildings and blowing up buildings and targeting infrastructure, he drove around that and then went back on the pavement after it. And I think that perhaps that we've been too focused on one type of terrorist attack and not others. Parliament is a sensitive area, and I think we could have done more to address and put some preventative measures in place. Just some things like some bollards along the side of the road, stop vehicles getting on pavement. They're not unsightly. We did a risk assessment looking at how we protect people. We spent lots of money protecting premises and infrastructure from the IRA, lots and lots of money. We've designed bollards around buildings, we've put concrete posts in place, attractive planters, all of those sorts of things, but they're all designed to keep a very large lorry bomb away from a building.